Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between the Whispering Woods and the Silver Hills, there lived a young girl named Elara. Elara was not like other children. She had a heart as curious as a cat's and eyes that shimmered like moonlight on water. Every night, after her chores were done and the village lights dimmed, Elara would climb onto the roof of her cottage and talk to the stars. She believed that stars could listen, and maybe, just maybe, they whispered back. Elara lived with her grandmother, Mima, a wise woman who knew 100 stories and 1,000 remedies. Mima often said, "The stars have been here long before us, little one. If you listen closely, you might hear what they're trying to say." One clear night, as a gentle breeze rustled the leaves and fireflies danced in the dark, Elara noticed something strange. Among the usual stars twinkling above, one sparkled with a golden hue, brighter and warmer than all the rest. It pulsed gently, almost like it was breathing. "Elara," a soft voice echoed in her mind. She sat upright. "Who said that?" "Elara," the voice repeated, clearer this time. "I'm Leora, the Whispering Star." Elara blinked. Was she dreaming? "No dream," said Leora, as if reading her thoughts. "I need your help." "My help?" Elara whispered. "But I'm just a girl." "Exactly," Leora said, twinkling. "Sometimes the smallest voice can carry the greatest wisdom." Elara leaned forward, heart pounding. "What do you need me to do?" Leora explained. "In the Skylands, far beyond where mortal eyes can see, a shadow is growing. A sorrow has settled over the starlit council, and the lights are beginning to fade. The stars no longer sing. We need someone with a pure heart and a brave spirit to find the lost light feather. It holds the balance of joy in our skies." Elara took a deep breath. "How do I get to the Skylands?" Leora shimmered and began to descend, becoming smaller and smaller, until she floated like a firefly in front of Elara. "Follow me." Before Elara could shout for Mima or pack a snack, the star touched her forehead. The world spun. Wind swirled around her, and with a flash, the rooftop vanished. Elara opened her eyes and gasped. She stood on a glowing bridge made of stardust. Above her, galaxies swirled in hues of purple and gold. Below, clouds of cosmic mist drifted like rivers. Creatures made of light fluttered past, starbirds, moon mice, and shimmering fish that swam through air. "Welcome to the Skylands," Leora said, now glowing brighter than ever. They crossed the bridge to a great gate made of crystal. Standing guard were two tall beings with eyes like nebula and cloaks of midnight. "This is Elara. She's here to help." The guards bowed silently and opened the gate. Beyond it lay a realm like no other. Tall towers of light reached into the heavens. Floating gardens bloomed with night flowers. At the center stood the Hall of Echoes, where the starlit council gathered. Inside the hall, a circle of stars, old and wise, hummed quietly. Their lights were dimmer than Elara expected, like candles in the wind. "This is the girl?" asked one, his voice slow and deep. "She is," Leora replied. "She hears us." Elara stepped forward. "Tell me what I must do." An elder spoke. "Long ago, the light feather was gifted to the stars by the dawn spirit. It kept our joy alive, but it was stolen by Umbra, the shadow shepherd. He hides in the hollow dark, a place where no light dares travel. Only one of pure intent can retrieve it." Elara shivered. "Sounds scary." "It is," said another elder gently. "But you won't be alone. Liora glowed beside her. "I'll be with you." They journeyed for what felt like days, across sky rivers and through meteor forests. Along the way, Elara met the Dreamweaver, who spun clouds into wishes, and the Time Beetle, who kept memories in his golden shell. At the edge of the Skylands lay the Veil of Silence. Beyond it, nothing shone. This is where light ends and where your courage begins. As they stepped through the veil, all warmth vanished. The hollow dark was cold and heavy, filled with echoes of lost stars. The ground crunched like broken glass, and strange whispers circled them. "Elara, Elara," they hissed. "Go home." But Elara walked on, clutching Liora close. At the heart of the dark, she saw a throne of obsidian, and on it, Umbra, a tall, cloaked figure with eyes like empty wells. "So," Umbra growled, "they sent a child." "I've come for the light feather," Elara said, her voice steady. Umbra laughed, a sound like thunder. "Why should I give it to you?" "Because you don't need it," she replied. "You stole it to feel joy, but it hasn't made you happy, has it?" Umbra paused. The shadows around him flickered. "You're still lonely," Elara continued. "Joy can't be stolen. It must be shared." The silence that followed was thick and still. Then slowly, Umbra raised his hand. From his cloak, he pulled the light feather. It glowed faintly, like a firefly in winter. "I thought it would fill the emptiness," he said quietly. "But it only reminded me of what I've lost." Elara stepped forward and gently took the feather. "You haven't lost everything," she said. "There's still light in you." For a moment, a flicker of gold lit Umbra's eyes. When Elara returned to the Skylands, the light feather in her hand, the stars erupted in song. Light poured from every corner. The starlit council danced in the air. The lost joy had returned. "You did it!" Liora beamed. "You reminded the stars why they shine." "But it wasn't just me," Elara said. "Even Umbra had light left in him." The council gave her a crown made of comets and a robe of nebula silk. But Elara smiled and shook her head. "I'd like to go home now." With a soft shimmer, she found herself back on her rooftop. The village was still asleep, the moon high above. She looked around. Everything felt the same. And yet, something had changed. "Elara," came Mima's voice from the window. "Come down before you catch a chill." Elara smiled. She looked up one last time at the stars. Liora twinkled above, a little brighter than the rest. "Good night," Elara whispered. And somewhere, far beyond the sky, the stars whispered back, "Good night, brave heart." The end.